Howdy, partners in wine. How is everybody doing tonight? I'm Gitchagumi,
I'm Christy May.
and that makes this
Wine with the
Wine
Wifey.
with the Wifey.
All right.
All right.
So, I don't have a thingy to stir my drink with.
What do you
I
need?
want one of those metal straws in the.
Okay.
drawer thing.
Let me collect my.
Tonight I am drinking Captain Morgan Orange Vanilla Twist. Now this bottle, you can't really see, but this bottle was full. The end of September when I bought it. Then I went on a trip, and then drank half the bottle. Oh. They're in there somewhere. I don't know. He said I should get a cheap one, get my legs under me,
And I'm drinking
and then
a decent.
get what I really want when I'm comfortable.
Take off my pants. Well, it's a little early in the night for that, there, Steve. We'll see about a little bit later.
Okay. So sorry, I've been on my phone like all day because I went down the rabbit hole.
When we both did, she got me down the rabbit hole too.
I mean, I didn't think he would follow me.
Well, you know, I've wanted a bike for a while.
Oh, you should tell him what I went down the rabbit hole for.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think I had just finished taking a test. You're buffering. I don't know. Nothing's buffering on my end. You shouldn't. By the way, thank you Zero Brick TV for the follow. Really appreciate that.
Who is Zero Brick TV, I wonder?
I don't know.
Probably one of Steven's friends.
My latest follower. Over on Twitch. Yeah, so I had just finished taking a test. Economics test. And I hear from behind me as Chrissy May is laying on the couch.
Singing to music.
Singing. She goes, "Do you think I'm having a midlife crisis?" Because she had her headphones in with loud music, so she was shouting everything. And I was like, "Why do you say that?"
He said, "Don't be looking at bikes drunk. I might buy one."
Yeah, that'd be a bad thing.
Oh, tell him it's only $150 for shipping.
Hello, Zero Brick TV. I was just saying, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Where are you coming from?
I think he's from the UK.
But yeah, so I was like,
That's
why,
my guess.
why do you ask that? Why are you asking if you're having a midlife crisis? And she goes, "Well, I think I want to get a motorcycle." Much baguette? Oh, okay.
Baguette, like regrets?
Yeah, regrets. She goes, "Well, I think I want to get a motorcycle."
Jesse, you're so handsome. Send me a picture. I want to see what Jesse looks like. Did you forget what you're saying?
Oh yeah. So I was like, "Well, why are you asking me if you have if you're having a midlife crisis?" She goes, "Well, I think I want to get a motorcycle." And immediately I was like, "Oh, we could take the motorcycle safety course together. We could like get our licenses together and then go on rides." And then I started looking at motorcycles too, because I've wanted one for a long time. I just haven't gotten one because, you know, they're inherently more dangerous than cars. But it'd be cool. So anyway, that's what we've been looking at
All day.
all day. To the point that we started late because we were
to the point
looking at motorcycles.
to the point that I forgot about dinner.
We both did, yeah. Yeah, it was quite the rabbit hole.
I'm still in it.
Yeah. she's looking at cute outfits to wear while she's riding her motorcycle that she doesn't have yet.
Yeah, so if anybody out there rides motorcycle, I'm looking for one that is like low seated because I'm short, you know, and I don't want it to go slow. I saw one that I really liked and it only went top speed 88 miles an hour. Well, I drive that in my Expedition Max. Like, that's nothing. I want to go a little faster than that.
Yeah, but I think your friend has a point. You should get a smaller bike until you are comfortable riding a bike, and then sell the small bike, get the big bike. Or, my personal feeling, get the big bike and just drive it slow and slowly increase your comfort zone until you're, you know, the same way I fly a helicopter.
I would never fly a helicopter.
Well, you start out well within your comfort zone and you slowly expand that comfort zone until you're flying 25 feet off the treetops at, you know, 80 to 100 knots.
How much was that? What year was that? Honda or Yamaha? It was a Yamaha or Honda or whatever.
The 500,
CBR?
the CBR 500. I think it was a 2016. And I think it was only $6,000. Maybe it was $8,000. Maybe that one was $8,000. No, there was two of them. One of them was a 2020 that was $5,700, and one of them was a 2016 that was $4,700. That's what it was. I think I'm gonna go with a Honda just because, I mean, one of the big appeals for me is the gas mileage. Honda's got the best gas mileage out there, from what I've seen. Obviously, I'm not a subject matter expert, but I did go down a pretty deep rabbit hole today. So.
Okay, I just asked him if it's a lot of money, so we'll see what he says. All right. And I don't know like any of these brands, but
Oh, for the jackets?
yeah. We're going to have such a boring stream. We're just be talking about
That's the
motorcycle
opposite of boring. We actually have like a subject to talk about.
Yeah, I kind of like this. It's like a hoodie
Oh, that's cool.
and I can get it red and black.
Oh, nice. That would be pretty hot.
It's cute. But then I have to find some black pants to wear with it.
I don't think you'll have a
They'll
problem.
look like snowsuit pants.
I mean,
All right, see if Stephen Prez sent me that picture.
they make pants for riding that are like leather pants.
I got the shot glass out.
Yeah, she got it out just because she knew you were gonna be here, Steven. She originally got it out to mix the drinks, and then she's like, "Well, I guess we don't need this."
Yeah, I just pour halfway. That's why I do half and half.
And then she kept it out here because she's like, "Well, Steven."
George said starter bikes are slow and safe. Ugh.
Yeah.
It depends on the mileage, condition, and accessories. I don't know any of that.
I know the 2020 had just shy of 5,000 miles, I'm pretty sure. And the 2016 had like 15,000 miles. But
I thought they both had around 6,000. Oh no, that was Ducati I was looking at.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course she's going for all the like designer name bikes.
It would be
BMW,
really cool to have an
Ducati.
Italian bike, don't you think? I'm gonna get the monster, the Ducati monster. I'll get an old one first. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, Jesse's cute. Look at.
Oh yeah.
Look at Steven's like.
Yeah. Good looking guy.
Okay, one of his buddies rides a CBR 500 and he loves it.
That's what I was thinking about getting.
I can get it.
She got one of them.
I didn't get 2 of them yet.
I think it came in just as you swapped out.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at them. They got their, they're representing
the
LA.
swag.
What is that? LA Dodgers?
Probably.
I'm not good with California teams.
Unless
it's the Raiders. I like the Raiders.
They got a good chance of getting at the World Series this year.
Show us the TV, Steve. We want to see.
He already did. See?
What? Oh. Oh, where did I leave my lip gloss?
I don't know.
Can't have a stream of lip gloss. Oh, sheesh. Okay, that's huge. So I was looking at TVs for my mom not that long ago, and Sam's Club had 75-inch TVs for like gangbangers. Is that what the Raiders are? Gangbangers? So yeah, I saw like you could get like a 75-inch TV for like $500 to $800 now.
They're so cheap.
Like what the heck? Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. They said that there's lowering kits you can get for the suspension, but I read that the lower it goes, the less you can lean in curves.
Yeah, that's what I was reading.
Means I'm gonna have to drive straight up because I'm so short.
Or just take the curve slow. Sit. Like to let it sit, porn the table?
Is he saying pour on the table?
I think he's just saying sit on the table, but P's right next to O.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of porn, I've decided I'm probably going to need a sugar daddy to buy the bicycle and all the gear I want because I'm a little bougie. So I told Gitch that. He was like, see if you can get mine paid for too. So funny. No, you're not going outside. No. He's looking at me like, well, why not?
Did you see me? Did you hear that I slammed against the window?
Come here. Come here. You want to be on stream? Here he is. Here's my baby boy. He likes giving me kisses. He's like, oh, give me this microphone too.
Yeah.
He just wants my drink most of the time.
Yeah, mostly.
Oh, cute little puppy.
See, we keep going over this. This is the wrong website for that kind of content.
Yeah, that's on my website.
Yeah.
But it's just me on the website. I'm not a guy. I don't have a dong. If I did, that would be really weird for you.
Be a very big surprise after 11 years.
I mean, I think the biggest surprise that's happened in 11 years is me telling you that I want to get a motorcycle and learn how to drive it.
I don't think that's much of a surprise.
What?
I was waiting. I was playing the long game.
You were what? You were waiting? Why did you say that?
I've wanted a motorcycle since before we got married.
Show some toes. Oh, half nipple.
Can't do that on this channel.
Not on this channel. You have to go to my OF.
Yeah. This one will get kicked off. TOS violation and all that.
Yeah, terms of service. Is that what that means?
Yep.
Let me see.
No pornography on Twitch.
Okay,
I think we could probably get away with it on YouTube, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to look. I don't know about the our our video would probably just get age restricted.
Really?
Yeah. And we would scare away potential sponsors, probably. Although I think having a show that centers around drinking alcohol probably gonna. Yeah, there you go, Lord Toasty. Educational purposes, exactly. It'd be an anatomy lesson.
You know, I do watch anatomy lessons on YouTube.
Yeah.
There's like this whole like channel that is like where cadavers are donated and then they get cut up for science, and it's on YouTube. And it's actually really interesting to me.
Yeah.
All right, I sent my link to Stephen Prez. So they can, I think you don't have to subscribe.
Well, thank you, Stephen. We really appreciate that. You're great, honestly. You're like the main benefactor here. Daddy's busy. Hey, welcome back, man. How you doing?
Yeah, Daddy's been busy. What have you been busy doing lately?
Which part sounds terrifying?
Oh, so we moved all the alcohol into our new alcohol cabinet, which is off scene. You can't see it. Partly because it's behind the camera, and partly because it's become everyone's chopping of bodies. I would do that. It's become everybody's like lay everything on it place. It looks like, I don't know. It's like terrifying to look at the top of the liquor cabinet.
Yeah, as many times as I clean it off, it always gets cluttered again.
Yeah, well, we have a kid, so.
Yeah, makes it tough.
Yeah, so I mean, I was an EMT and I was a police officer, so I've seen a lot of crazy stuff, and now I'm in nursing school. So I kind of want to deal with like dying people because I think I'd be really good at it. I've seen a lot of dead people in the day.
Meaning hospice, not
hospice
not
people.
like
not killing them.
Or super
Lord Toasty, or no. Yeah, Lord
Lord
Toasty's a
Toasty.
paramedic.
All right, look at that.
Cool.
Part of the family.
How long have you been one? I was just talking about like situations that I saw the other day with one of my friends. 6 years.
Wow.
That's a long time. I was like, yeah, I started when I was 21, I guess. I think 21 or 22. 22, I think. And then it was for a while, but I got cancer. So cancer always like stops my ambitions. I stopped being a cop and stopped being an EMT. I delivered one. She was freaking crazy too. We got a call and we got called to the mall. And you know, the mall where I lived at that time, it was the Maplewood Mall.
Oh, okay.
Didn't have like the best people hanging outside of it all the time, you know, like a lot of like druggies and homeless people. And so somebody was like, this woman is like ranting and raving and wobbling all over the place and looks like she's on drugs or whatever, but she's got a lot of blood on her. And I was like, well, sheesh, you know, here we go and respond. This woman looks like she's in like her 60s. She looks so hard. It's like crazy. Her hair was like gray, blonde, stringy, long. Like her skin looked like horrible leather. And we get her into the ambulance. We're doing our assessment and everything and discover that she's pregnant and she's in labor. That's what all the blood is. And
figure.
So I get shielded up and gloved up and all my PPE and everything and do all this. But she wouldn't answer any of our like questions. So we didn't know like what drugs she was taking or what her history was or anything. Like she was just out of her mind. She was probably just high during it, you know? And so I delivered this baby like on the way to the hospital. Later find out that she was hepatitis positive.
That sucks.
Yeah. So that sucked for me for quite a while.
That's a horrible thing to find out.
Yeah.
I don't have anything like that We almost took a lady where we probably would have had to deliver the baby, or the medic
On
would
a
have had to deliver
helicopter?
the baby in the back of the helicopter. But
So Gitch is a medevac pilot. He flies medevac helicopters for the Army right now. I mean, he could be an assault pilot. He was before, but right now his mission is medevac.
Yup. Too tall
To be a pilot?
to be a pilot? How tall are you? We got some pretty tall folks in my unit.
Oh, yeah.
Might have been too
that
tall to
one guy?
be
An
Kiowa
Apache.
pilot.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
that's really
That
tall.
might be too tall.
That's really cool, though.
We got a guy, I think, that's 6'4". That's as tall as I've seen in the company. So 6'7" might be...
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was married to somebody that was
Opposites
6'5",
attract.
and oh, your partner.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking your spouse. Never mind. I've been out of this system for a long time. So I was gonna say I was married to somebody that was 6'5", but I'm super short. But when I was in the academy, my partner was like 6'4", 6'5", and they did that on purpose because they wanted to like make sure I was trained against somebody that was like much larger than me. It still didn't matter. I actually got attacked by a casual date that was on the department. He was a reserve police officer, and he was psycho. Like, he stalked me and he held a gun to my head. So that was crazy. I mean, he used my own training against me. He knew exactly what to do. And like, once he got me off the floor, like, you lose all your ability to fight for yourself, you know?
Yeah, it's a pretty crazy story, Toasty. She's had a lot of stuff happen to her that's just like over the top. In fact, a lot of the first like 3 or 4 months of this show was just us telling like crazy stories.
Yeah, I think even Steven missed it.
Maybe. Yeah, that might have
I
all
don't think
happened
he
before
was-
Steven
I
showed
think
up.
It was when we had Philly.
Yeah, because we didn't get Steven until I was streaming World of Warcraft. And he like randomly popped into that, and I was like, hey, you should come to the show we do on...
Now Steven's like the OG.
Yeah, now he's the OG benefactor of the show. So we do have, speaking of which, we do have new merchandise. Getchagumi.com, GITCHEGUMI.com.
Yeah, she just put it in the chat.
I could do that. Anyway, that is our storefront, and we got new logo for Wine with the Wifey. Not up in the corner. It's not that one up there just yet. We got to change that out, but that would have taken way longer than I had time to do.
I told you that you had time to do it, but then Steven started being like, "Why are you guys going live?"
Well, no, I did the thumbnail for YouTube. The thumbnail has the new logo in it on YouTube, but to change it out here and to change it out for the scene transition, it would have taken a couple hours. So
Oh, for real?
yeah, it takes a while.
I thought you were fast about that stuff.
Well, the actual operation of swapping it out is quicker, but then you have to wait for it to render because they're both After Effects files. So, and with this thing, I want to kind of change like...
On my channel, it doesn't take long at all. I thought like we just changed.
Well, because we paid for yours. We didn't make them ourselves. These ones I made myself.
You should have just paid for it.
Well, but then it wouldn't have had our logo in it.
Oh,
There's give and take. We paid for the logo, so...
yeah, we did. Yeah, the first draw up of the logo, I was like,
Yeah, she was pretty scared, but I had worked with this guy before, so I knew that he was probably going to fix it. And he did good, I think.
yeah, he came back with the next one and it was good, except, you know, I have like almond eyes and the person on the thing had like, I don't know, weird eyes. And then my hair is longer than what he put it. And I don't, like, I have bangs, but I'm kind of growing them out.
Yeah.
So they're normally to the side.
Yeah, so we went through a couple variations, but I think he nailed it in the end. If you go over to YouTube, or you can join our Discord,
yeah.
which that link should pop up in the chat periodically if you're on Twitch. But if you pop over into Discord, you can take a look at the logo there in the Spilling Tea channel. Let me see if I can.
If I go to my Twitch, will I see our chat here?
Yeah.
Do that.
I don't know if you'll see the Discord link though. That's why I'm trying to see if I can create an invite and just put it in the chat.
Yeah, but I have to go to yours.
No, you can go to yours. Or what you can do, hit done.
Oh.
Just hit that where it says live.
Yeah.
And then click on Stream Manager.
Oh.
And then you can see your chat.
Oh, I had a new person follow me on the 10th.
Yeah, there you go. Emma Boob.
No, oh, that's October 1st. Oh,
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
That's the same one. That was that long name that.
Yeah.
That
Well, I followed him on Instagram.
Ah. Let's see. Go like this, and then our monitor's really far away, so I have to like squint a little bit to try and.
He has like nearly perfect vision, and then he wears glasses. When he's not wearing his glasses,
I don't have nearly perfect vision anymore.
It was like 2015.
I used to have.
You used to have like 15-15.
Yeah, and now
and
I
it
have.
went to 2015, and you're like, oh my god, I can barely see.
And now it's 30-20.
But I don't know what mine is. I just don't wear my glasses ever. And everything is a bit blurry. When I put my glasses on, everything is like really more colorful and sharp. It's kind of crazy. I do have contacts I'm supposed to pick up too. I forgot all about them.
Yeah, you didn't like them though.
No, but I ordered like a month's worth just in case I wanted to try them periodically.
All right, that's our Discord server. If you want to join, you can see the new Wine with the Wifey logo right in there and get notifications when we go live and all that good stuff. And join the conversation. It's not super active, but we do every now and again have a flurry of activity, and we might be
really not good at.
We might be discussing our motorcycle choices here in the near future. So. Keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, one of my friends, Space Station Zeta, Andy, he was like, it sounds like you're going to go get your motorcycle tomorrow and start riding it. I was like, I don't even take lessons till the beginning of November. Yeah,
we're going to do the motorcycle safety course beginning of November, and then
we did buy our helmets.
Yep.
And we got gloves.
Yep, because we need those to take the class. We're trying to take it as slow as normally when Chrissy May and I get like a bug in our ear about something, we get super excited about it, and then we just like buy everything. We just buy all the stuff. But this time we're trying to take it like we bought less expensive helmets than the ones that we really want. And we're like not buying all of the gear and everything till we're done with the classes, and then we're gonna start getting all that stuff.
So he was like, once you get your bike, you're gonna be like in the rabbit hole again, looking at all the mods and accessories.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not gonna know how to do that or what to buy. He's like, I can help you. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna need some help because right now I'm like looking at all these brands of clothing and I don't even know what's good. You should have made the hashtag like motorcycle.
I did on Twitter.
Nobody watches Twitter.
Yeah, but all the links are on Twitter too.
This drink is making me hot.
Well, you're just hot naturally.
I'm gonna have to go change out of the sweater.
Okay.
It's like, huh. I'm gonna take another swig and I'll be back.
All right.
Oh, sorry, Barley. Barley's like,
Yeah, he wants to. Okay. She's going to watch the stream on the phone, she says. Do we have any bike riders in chat that can give us their 2 cents on what we should be looking at? I'm kind of thinking I want the Honda CBR 500R. That's the one that I'm looking at. Is it gets like 65 miles to the gallon. It's still, you know, a little over 500 cc's, so it's got plenty of power. And it's not the CBR 1000. The CBR 1000 gets like 42 miles to the gallon, which I could get on a Prius. If I wanted to get 42 miles to the gallon, I could just buy a Prius, you know? So I feel like if what I'm looking for is mileage, improved mileage, I really should be going for the 500. Also, it'll be my first bike, so I should, you know, probably get the smaller of the 2 options. Just a thought, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Anybody have any weight, any ideas to weigh in on? Oh, look at that. I'm going to go ahead and follow Zero Brick. He looks like he's got some pretty interesting stuff. Speed cubing and whatnot. Nobody, nothing? Well, I guess, yeah, the other thing that I was looking at is, I think they're called Zero Motors, which is an electric motorcycle company. The bikes themselves are significantly more expensive. Like, probably like the same price as getting like a small sedan or something. But they're electric, so no gas, and they've got like almost 200-mile range, which for a motorcycle I feel like is pretty good. I don't know. The other thing though is I don't want to, like, if I do decide to ride up to like Raleigh or something, I don't want to get stuck having to wait for my bike to charge. So that's kind of where I'm at there. But I think I'm going to go, if I don't go with the Honda, I really do like the BMW bikes. Those are nice. And of course the Ducatis are nice, but I don't know if I'll be getting one of those. Because then you start to sacrifice on the mileage, and the whole thing I'm trying to get is really good mileage. You know what I'm saying? Like 70 miles to the gallon is pretty legit for the CBR 500, 65. If I did the CBR 300, that'd be 70 miles to the gallon, and that's like just shy of 300 cc's. So be a little bit less bike, a little bit less powerful, but you know, get that extra bit of mileage out of it. I don't know if anybody's got any opinions. I'd love to hear them. Otherwise, I'll just keep sitting here talking to myself, because that's what we do. Let's see, what this week was actually a pretty short week for me as far as work goes. Because last weekend we, as my company, just gave us a long weekend just out of the kindness of their hearts. Not really. We spent 2 weeks in the field, and so they gave us some extra time off. And then this weekend is Indigenous Peoples Day on Monday, so they're giving us another 4 days. So we only had 3 work days last week, which made the battle rhythm kind of hectic because we still had to get all of our weekly stuff done, but we only had 3 days to do it instead of 5 or 4. But it worked out for me because, time off. And then next week, I'm on duty the whole week just because we got some stuff going on at work. I'll be doing night shifts for the whole week. And then I think I'll have the weekend off again. So we will probably actually be able to do a show next Saturday because I won't be on duty. So that'd be cool. I think the week after that, Chrissy May will be out of town. So if I do stream after that, or if I do stream that weekend, it'll be gaming. Most likely it won't be this format. It'll be the gaming format with the other logo and all that good stuff. If you're into the gaming content, that's a little bit more haphazard on this channel. The gaming content is. This show's pretty regular, Saturdays at 9 Eastern. Try to get started before 9:30. So sometime between 9 and 9:30 we get started. And then the gaming is just like when I have time, which now is probably going to be a lot less because I just started graduate classes, trying to get my master's degree. So that is going to really affect my ability to do the gaming streams randomly throughout the week. But I do try to do at least one night of gaming a week, usually for like a couple hours, 2 to 3 hours. Lately I've been playing this Grounded game. It's pretty cool. It's like, I like the survival genre, and it's like a survival game, but it's got some pretty cool progression mechanics. And then on top of it, it's like a throwback to Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. All right, Steven, I trust you there. I'm talking mostly to you, so yeah, but we do the I play Grounded these days. I'm really excited for this game called Nightingale that's going to be coming out early 2023. It's like a steampunk Victorian survival game where it like kind of mixes some not got a sub to Chrissy May. What? I don't know. Not sure what you mean by that. But anyway, yeah, it's like a steampunk. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, for her OF, yeah. I'm not sure how she does it. Like that's her whole thing. That's her whole thing. She manages it the way that she sees fit. I think she does charge. She has some pictures that are free, and then she has like a couple of them that you got to pay for too. And we just did a whole big photo shoot last night that I think she added a few more pictures to the album or whatever, however you do stuff over there. Anyway, Nightingale, yeah, it looks like a kick-ass game, and it's like melds, if you remember Myst, like from back in the 90s, that game where you like get sucked into a book and you got to find like all the pages to the book to help yourself get out of it and everything like that. So you can create these pages or craft these pages that open portals to other realms, and then you can like go into those realms to Like you can make a realm if you're short on some specific resource, because it's a survival game, crafting game. So if you're missing some resource or short on it or something, you can make a temporary realm that is just like full of that resource and just go in there, collect a bunch of it, come out, and then the realm collapses. And then the other way is that you like progress in the game by finding these specific realms, I guess. And I'm not, it hasn't been released yet, so I don't fully know. But from what I understand, you like progress through the story by finding specific realms, and then moving your way through the realms and stuff like that. The other game I'm really excited about is Dune Awakening, which is a survival game in Arrakis in the Dune universe, and that hopefully is going to kick ass because I love that book. I love the original series. The original 4 books. I read those books when I was a kid, and great series. All the ones written by Frank Herbert, the original series. I didn't read like House of Arrakis and House of Harkonnen and all those, like, I think that his son wrote. He might have wrote a few of them, but I didn't read all those other lore books. There's just so many books out there to read. So I didn't get that far. One series that I have been reading lately is called Dungeon Crawler Carl. I've been listening to it in Audible. And if you have Audible, highly recommend Dungeon Crawler Carl. Very well done. Very well voice acted and recorded. And if you like the lit RPG genre, where it's like it reads like a Dungeons and Dragons style adventure. It's a super cool story. It's like a post-apocalyptic, like aliens take over the earth and turn it into a game show kind of thing. Yeah.
Chat.
He said he's not going to sub because he's got to pay for all the pictures.
Oh, there's some pictures on there that don't have any.
One True Villain, hello, welcome back. How are you, my friend?
There's some pictures on there that don't have a thing. Like this one's free.
Oh, okay.
That one's $5. That one also charge $5.
Doing well.
This one's free.
Are you a motorcycle driver? Do you ride motorcycles?
Free.
Okay. You got a lot of free ones. You got to
That's
pay for that one.
$10.
Yeah.
$4.
Okay.
My face mask.
Oh, okay. Chrissy May and I went down the rabbit hole earlier, to the point of.
Hey, Steven.
Oh, Steven's on the phone. We're on the show.
Whoa, drinking.
It's a puppy. Oh, I hear me in the background.
She's so cute.
But yeah, we went down the rabbit hole for trying to find a motorcycle.
Yeah, I want a beer. What you got? Oh, you got Modelo. I like that
yeah.
one. Oh, he's got Ultra too. I like them both. Tito's, I got that.
Handmade. You know, I learned recently that handmade doesn't mean anything. We don't need a motorcycle. We just want a motorcycle. And it'd be fun to do it together.
Matt,
I heard. Thank you. I can hear that. I hear me in the background. There it is. Nice.
Let's see how much of a delay it is.
Yeah, it's quite a delay.
I can't see.
Save up for a Bugatti. Yeah, she wants a what is it? Ducati. Yeah, I think I want to get a Honda CBR 500R. He's getting thrown off because of the delay.
He's like, what the hell?
I have read The Great Gatsby. I read that in high school. Chrissy May had the option to read it in her
Literature.
class that she's taking right now, but she also read it in high school, so she wanted to read something different.
Oh, is he dressed up? Cleaning up before you continue partying. He's probably got a girlfriend that's keeping him hostage.
That's usually what happens. What? Why do you ask? Are you reading The Great Gatsby?
Ah,
Oh, that was weird.
I'm down.
Oh, okay.
I'm down one drink.
Or you're just asking because I was talking about books? I gotcha.
Yeah, he's gonna do it right now.
I think my well,
Go ahead.
Okay. My favorite books are
He looks like Johnny Bravo.
I have a
He had a flat
couple.
top before.
There you go, Steven. It's in your
And
I sent you a
whenever he
text.
screws his haircut, he gets a flat top.
I like
Yeah.
the Charles DeLint books. They're like modern
Charles
fantasy. They're like they take place in modern.
That's weird. Are you double-sided?
Am I double-sided? What does that mean?
Oh,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
the
it
mug
is.
Yes. But the Charles DeLint books
It's
take
double-sided.
place in like modern Canada, but they have like a bunch of fairy elements, like fairy tale elements. And then other than that, I like the His Dark Materials trilogy by Philip Pullman, which has
Same
recently
this
been
morning.
turned into an HBO TV show, which was a lot of fun. And then I think the George Martin novels,
Maybe you need to go to Twitch or something. Maybe
all
it's
the
better.
really every George Martin book I've read. So obviously there's Game of Thrones, that whole series, the Song of Ice and Fire. But he
Never watch
wrote
on YouTube.
a book
I watch-
called Hunter's
I watch
Run
weird shows
that
on
was
YouTube.
incredible. I read that book and it was just so cool.
Is it better?
So he's just a good writer.
Oh my god.
What about you? What are your favorite books? Or actually, Chrissy May, what's your favorite book?
My favorite books are the John Sanford Prey series. It's a author that is from Minnesota, and he writes thriller, crime, mystery stories. And what's cool about it is it takes place in our like hometown area, and my Uncle John is in quite a few of the books because at the time he was police chief in St. Paul. Now he's the safety commissioner for the whole state of Minnesota.
Yes, Underwhelmed Unicorn. I have read the Brandon Sanderson books. I've read the Mistweaver series, and then I'm working my way through the one with Cal. What is it called? The Storm something Chronicles.
Steven, I'm gonna let you go for a bit. Call me back when your friends get there.
Shoot, what is it? The Storm something Chronicles. It's like the Way of Kings, and then let me see here. I've also read the Name of the Wind or whatever it's called. That's a pretty good series. Yeah, Words of Radiance, Way of Kings, that whole series. What is that series? That's not what I want. Title details. What is it? Stormlight Archive. There you go. That's right, Steven. The Stormlight Archive by the Brandon Sanderson books. Those are amazing. The Mistweaver series is amazing. Yeah, he's a good author. And then The Name of the Wind, or I think it's called The Name of the Wind. That series is pretty good. I don't know if that's Brandon Sanders, though. Brent Weeks, he's a really good author.
I'm trying to explain to Jeremy that we do Twitch.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've gotten tips before. And he's like, how do you get tips? What do I say to that?
Yeah, he's got a lot of them. How do you get tips? You tell him that you click on the tip jar and leave a tip.
All right, I'll say that.
Brent Weeks, he's a good author if you like that kind of stuff. Patrick Rothfuss, that's the one. Name of the Wind. Those are really good books. Scott Lynch, The Lies of Locke Lamora. Amazing, really amazing novels. Had a lot of fun reading the Scott Lynch novels. Let's see, what else do I got in here? Scott Meyer, if you like, again, the lit RPG genre. Scott Meyer. The first book is called Off to Be the Wizard, and it's the Magic 2.0 series. It's a really fun series. I listened to it on Audible. It was a fun series of books. Brent Weeks he's probably one of my favorite authors also. He did an Assassin series, and then he also did the Black Prism, which is like magic users. Yeah, The Way of Shadows was really good series, and then the Black Prism series was also really good.
I just told him about Amaranth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I think I got tips because the guys were hoping I'd be like Amaranth.
Yeah, probably.
He was like, what's that? I'm like, it's a chick that streams in her bikini in a hot tub. She licks the microphone.
She does all kinds of weird stuff. I mean, she really plays the game. Orson Scott Card, Ender's Game. It's a classic.
Oh.
You're still hot.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, lately I've been listening to this series called Dungeon Crawler Carl by Matt Dinneman, and I listened to it on Audible. It's really well voice acted. You know, it's
I have a problem with Audible. Awesome. Like, I listen to things and I'm just like, I just sometimes cannot get into it because their voices are horrible.
Well, some narrators aren't very good. I get into it because I traditionally have been a very auditory learner, so, and now that I've been listening to more and more books, it's come back. Yeah, right. It's already as low as...
Yeah, the Army only lets us have it within a certain range. We should open the window. Yeah, open the window for me.
All the spiders in. Yeah. Yeah, those are a lot of the series that I've been listening to and enjoy reading. But yeah, Brent. Also, of course, R.A. Salvatore. I aside from J.R.R. Tolkien, R.A. Salvatore was like the beginning of my introduction to fantasy literature. The first fantasy novel I ever read was Lord of the Rings, and then I read the whole, the Two Towers and. Sheesh,
that's so much.
That's a huge difference. That's got to be expensive. Like, we don't pay a power bill because we live on post, but that's why they regulate our temperature, because they're the ones paying the bill.
But I'm going to sell my Scar Picks to pay for my motorcycle.
I bet you make some money. Yeah. I bet there's some people out there that want to see that kind of stuff. But yeah, Lord of the Rings was the first series that I ever read. And then I read a bunch of R.A. Salvatore books, like a ton of the Dris Dodrin series. Well, I mean, there is that.
Yo, I'm almost drunk and I feel the heat. Let me tell you.
And then she gets hotter as she gets more drunk.
Yeah. Sometimes that's true. Sometimes it's not. I do send some really crazy text messages though.
It's true. And then I read the Dune series.
Have I ever texted you?
Yeah.
Yeah. When was that?
When you were in wherever that place is.
Gatlinburg?
Gatlinburg, yeah.
I was partying so hard, I can't even remember doing that.
Yeah, then you were brushing your teeth while I was talking to you on the phone. I called Chrissy May to say goodnight because it was like pretty close to midnight. I was getting ready to go to bed. She's like, hey! And she starts brushing her teeth.
I was dancing too. I do remember that part.
Yeah. That was pretty funny. Underwhelmed Unicorn. You what other books are you into? Or authors?
I'm gonna go follow Underwhelmed Unicorn.
That's cool. Yeah, and you're never too old to enjoy playthroughs. I watch Game Grumps all the time, and I'm nearly 40. So, no. I mean, it's hard to find time. The only time I ever really listen to them is when I'm driving into work or home. And taking a shower. You know, that's not very long.
Oh, Steven's sending me Lexi pictures.
Oh, little puppy.
She is so cute. Bop her nose, Steven.
Yeah,
She's
you
so
gotta
cute.
bop her on the nose. She's begging for it.
She's like, I'm being good. I'm being good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the other day, I had some tech issues with my school.
Yeah.
I couldn't get into Blackboard. I don't know if any of you know what Blackboard is, but it's a platform that I do my homework on in college. And I couldn't log into it. And actually, Gitch was going to do a test for me, I think. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Microeconomics.
Yeah. Yep.
I just couldn't even possibly conceive that whole subject. So he pretty much did my class for me.
I have a bachelor's degree in accounting, so.
Yeah, it was easy for him. So I couldn't get into Blackboard, and then I called tech support and had to give them like my alternative email address so they could send me a code to like reset my password and stuff. So
Okay.
I have that on my
That's
my
a
list.
good one. Yeah.
So I talked to this guy and he goes, wait, were you born in
Sure.
78? And I was like, yeah. He's like, I'm 8 years older than you. And he goes, I'm not saying you're old, but you don't sound like you're in your 40s. I was thinking you were in your 20 somethings.
Yeah, he's like, I thought you were a youngin'.
Yeah. I was like thinking, I'm like, did I just get hit on by the tech support guy? It's pretty funny. Then I told one of my friends the other day, and he was like, yeah, you got hit on by the tech support guy. I thought I was, but I wasn't sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been like out of this game for a million years. But I tell you, a lot of people have come out of the woodwork lately and just been like, either like on OnlyFans or like in Instagram or like Facebook or whatever. Like people are just coming out of the woodwork and being like, you look great. You look real pretty still. You don't age at all. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, it's true.
I made a side-by-side picture of me like from 2010 and then pictures of me from today or like this last month. And I honestly think I looked older back then.
Yeah. Well, that was right before we met. So you're dealing with your sister's BS and trying to raise 3 kids.
5 total.
Yeah, so that makes sense. You were being run ragged. Can't really find. Now we just have one crazy one.
Mm-hmm.
I think this stuff you could just drink straight.
You want to try it?
It's pretty sweet.
All right, let's do it. Shot, shot, shot.
No, I'm just gonna drink it.
Steven, watch this.
Yeah. It's a lot more mellow than my scotch. I have. This is
Down the hatch.
This is pure rum. Just drink that.
Just do it.
You drink it.
No, you do it.
I have that right
poured
here.
it for you.
This isn't mixed. I just put it in there.
What? You're going to have to take a big gulp now.
I just did.
What is it, Discord? How to make friends and influence people. Yeah, I'm pretty positive that's on my list of
It's in our
books and
it's in our
stuff.
library.
It's in our library or something, yeah. Oh, has he read that that one people you'll meet in
I don't know.
Oh, what was it called? It was by that one
The
author.
5 people you meet in heaven or whatever.
No. That one that tells all the stories about all the crazy stuff in the CIA and all
Oh,
that.
I hope they serve beer in hell.
No. Sheesh. Okay, I'm gonna go to Audible now. If I can find it. Here we go. Library.
I'm not sure. I gotta take that trash out.
Talking to Strangers.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah. That's Malcolm Gladwell novel. He's one of my favorite authors too, but he's
That's the only book I finished.
He's nonfiction. Really?
Yeah.
It's a really interesting read. All his books are super interesting.
I have a whole bunch of other ones on there that I need to read.
Blink is a really good one.
So the book I'm going to read for literature.
Outliers is a good one.
So the choices I had for literature was The Adventures of Huck Finn, The Great Gatsby, The Awakening, or Passing. So I've read Huck Finn and I read Great Gatsby and saw the movie. So I was like, everybody's going to do those two because they're commonly known, you know?
Well, it makes it easy, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't want to
That's what I would have done. Easy A.
I don't want to do one that everybody has read because I'm the outcast type person. I don't like to follow the trend. So I'm
Hipster.
kind of torn between The Awakening and Passing. So Passing is actually in a movie from 2021 where it's this woman who befriends another woman. They're in Harlem or something. And I don't know if the other woman is mixed race or white or black or what she is, but one of them is. And she basically tries passing herself off to her husband as white, and he doesn't know that she's mixed race. So it talks about the situation that women were in back then in the day before they had rights, and also the struggles of somebody that identified as a different race, where The Awakening is about some woman that was down in Louisiana who was married to some well-to-do person, and she went on a vacation somewhere, and she was already dealing with her marriage. It was very boring. The guy was checked out. He didn't give her any attention. So she found some dude on vacation and had an affair. And I don't think it was a physical affair. I think they just talked all the time and whatever. But they she basically fell in love with him. And then he learned that she's married and he felt really guilty about it. So he moved to Mexico to try and leave the situation. Well, she never could get over him. She had another affair with some other guy who also was like, "Oh, you're married. I don't see any like future in this, whatever." And then I guess I think eventually her husband was like, "Well, you know, you're doing all this. I think I'm going to like fully check out." And I think he moved or something. And then the guy in Mexico came back and they had another fling again. And then it was like, no, I can't do this at all. Like, this is wrong. I feel really guilty about doing this. So then she got so sad that she went on that place where she met the guy originally on her vacation, and then she committed suicide.
Sheesh.
I know. So
Sounds like you already read that book.
I read it. I read a summary of both of them.
Okay. Read the Cliff Notes.
Yeah, I did. But I don't know which one to choose, actually.
They both sound, well, I mean, they both sound pretty dramatic, so.
Yeah. Hi, Barbie. You want to lick my feet? Hi, Dahlia. She comes up and then
Runs away.
Oh, it's your baby puppy. Oh, it's your baby puppy. I love you. He's such a cute. I think everybody's not here.
It looks like a lot of people checked out. A lot like that husband in the book you're possibly going to read.
He said that I'm going to get a lot of compliments. Because we were talking about books and then talking about how I got hit on by tech support.
Yeah.
But I didn't get any compliments. Everybody was gone in the stream.
Well, you do get a lot of compliments on here, though. A lot of people come in. There you go. There's a compliment.
Yeah, but Steven likes you more than me.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, he does.
Maybe I should have a feet OnlyFans. Get your gummy feet.
I mean, as long as you don't have hair on your toes.
I do. I think people are into that. That cat's trying to ruin the stream over there. She's like, no, I'm not.
Look at Viva wants over here too now.
Yep.
Viva's, Charlie's.
Ooh.
I mean, pizza is good when you're drinking.
Yeah, that's true. The bread's a good.
The grease.
Yeah. Is it fried chicken though? Because fried chicken is pretty good.
Is it the KFC chicken bowl?
Or is it like a?
That's what Chrissy Gumi likes.
Southern California type chicken.
Like a grilled Napa chicken.
Grilled Napa chicken. Chicken from the Napa Valley.
From the vineyards.
Yeah. Free range.
And the olive.
Organically
groves.
grown.
The almond groves.
Locally sourced.
What's she doing over there?
I don't know.
Viva never comes into the kitchen.
I let her out and she just started eating dirt, so I chased her back in.
No, we don't have that. I've never heard of that.
No, never heard of it, yeah.
I don't know what it is, but probably the closest thing we have is like Moe's. Moe's whatever.
Yeah, Moe's Southwestern taco. Moe's is like a kind of like a Chipotle, but it's more regional. I honestly like Moe's better than Chipotle. Ooh. That one hit me. Flame broiler? No. Yeah, Fuddruckers is like a flame broil burger joint in Minnesota. I think there's still the one that was on Snelling Avenue. But it was a really bad location because everybody that went on Snelling Avenue went south from 36 and they were north of 36, you know? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for trying. What did it, for trying? Oh, watch out. The kittens are coming. Kittens are trying to go outside with the puppies. What, trying to look hot? This is just natural.
I try all the time.
You look hot all the time. You look hot when you don't think you look hot, and then you go like get all dolled up and you look really hot. She's just dancing, spinning around. She's all excited. Viva Lou is our old lady. She just wants to get picked up. Can you imagine her on like a little front pack with like little doggles riding on a motorcycle?
She goes crazy.
Yeah. Barley's like, what about me? I want to be on your lap.
Viva, you want to turn this way so you can be seen? Oh.
She's our old lady puppy. But she's only 7 years old.
No, she's older than that. She's
Is she?
9.
Oh, she's 9?
Now.
We got Mr. Sniffles. He's our old man. He's 12.
Yeah, probably.
So she got nothing on him. But she acts like the old lady of the house. She's grumpy. She gets all grumbly with when anybody gets loud.
She doesn't like...
She's curling her lip right now because she doesn't like me talking about her.
She doesn't like Barley getting close and like, I mean, he's
he's got like high energy, like
got
puppy
high
energy.
And she's like, she's gremlin like. I'm just trying to drink my drink now.
Mm-hmm.
So give me some
Like I said, she's the old lady. She's like, I'll take a nightcap. Aren't you? You got mud on your...
She's been eating the dirt.
Yeah, she goes out in the backyard and just like eats dirt. She just like shoves her face in the dirt. I don't know what the deal is.
She's got pica.
Hope not.
What in the world? Give me that dirt. Give it to me.
No, I'm shaving it.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Oh, what a goofball.
I can't get it. Okay, you get it. I hope it's not poop.
No, it's dirt.
Looked really gross.
It's just dirt.
Oh, it's a pretty baby puppy.
Yeah, if anybody's just joining us, if you know anything about motorcycles, let us drop your knowledge on us because we're thinking about getting one. Well, 2. We're each going to get one.
I'm going to get mine first.
Probably. It's also probably going to cost like 2 or 3 times more than the one I get.
Would I do that?
Would I do that? I don't know. You should look up Bugattis. See how much those run.
Yeah. Someone mentioned I should look.
So next week, hopefully, we'll have all the camera thing changed and
well, I think he
a
wants to do
little bit
around
of
the
each.
town
Yeah,
riding.
I mean,
I want to do highway cruising.
I want to do highway cruising, but I also want to have something that I can just take into work and ride home.
Not me.
But I also want to be able to like go to Asheville, or ride around some of the places around the country. But I'm thinking. By the way, welcome, Devin Bacon, to the channel, to the show.
Devin Bacon is the first one that I messaged today about that. He was my first inspiration of what to do.
But I'm thinking The Honda CBR 500R. That's what I'm... Yeah. Yeah, I want something a little faster than that. Which is why the Honda CBR 500R, it still gets like 70 miles to the
I
gallon.
found that one, by the way.
Yeah, she did. But it tops out at 112 miles per hour. So I don't ever think I'll get close to that. But I think that would be the one that I want to go for.
Bugatti is Russian.
Oh, is it?
Nope.
Nope. Not gonna do it. Sorry, Putin. Not getting money from us.
It looks kind of weird.
It does look weird. It looks like one of the Tron bikes.
It says it is comparable to the Honda CBR
Oh, really?
and the Yamaha GTS 1000.
Okay. I was looking at some Yamaha Ninjas too. I didn't want a Yamaha Ninja, or are they Suzuki Ninjas? Yamaha.
Kawasaki.
Kawasaki. I was looking at Kawasaki Ninjas. I didn't want one, but I do think they look cool.
So I have a story about that.
Okay.
My ex-husband, when I was still living in Minnesota, he was already stationed in South Dakota. And he called me one day and he was like, hey, I was like gonna move out there, but I had a job that I had to like find a replacement for, So I was like in Minnesota for a while, like after we got married. I got married in high school. So I was there for a little while. I don't think I moved out until like August, actually. So it's kind of like our situation, but
yeah.
I stayed there longer than us. So I moved out there in August, and mind you, I already caught him cheating once when I went to visit. So it's like, why did I stay? But I stayed like an idiot. And
well, you can't blame yourself.
I was 18. I was pretty stupid and ignorant.
Naive.
Yeah. And so anyway, he called me and he was like, hey, I was going to get a signature loan so I could get some furniture for us. There's a furniture place in town that has really decent deals. And so I co-signed for it because I actually had like good credit when I was 18. Like my dad like made me get like a little credit card, like a store card or whatever. And like I bought something on it and paid it off over time. And then I had a phone bill that was in my name. So in my insurance. So like I had some credit. I was actually a decent score. So I co-signed on the loan for him and he got $3,000. And instead of buying furniture, he bought a Kawasaki Ninja. He bought a crotch rocket, which I didn't learn about until I actually moved there and was like, where's the furniture you said you bought? And then he drove home from work on a freaking motorcycle. So I was pretty pissed about that. Then he's part of like some motorcycle gang that he has to like ride so many miles on. And you're not going outside, dude. And so him and his buddy are like driving around all the time in this motorcycle gang so they can get their miles in and whatever. But later on, I discovered that's not the situation. And so, but like it came fall time, it was almost winter. I was actually pregnant. I was pregnant with twins before Clay. And I was major sick. Like I didn't throw up, but I was so nauseous it could have just killed me. And so I get back from a doctor's appointment. We have these little kittens. My cat from Minnesota had kittens.
Okay.
So I had all these little kittens and just walk into the house and it reeks of fumes. Like it is like a gas tank spilled over. And all the little kittens were wandering around like drunk.
Jesus.
I got like an instant headache. I thought I was going to die. I wandered down the back of our hallway and we had a 3-bedroom house in old officer quarters. And he had taken out the window and like had a ramp so he could roll his motorcycle
what
into
the hell?
Yeah, he rolled his motorcycle into this guest room and then he decided, okay, I'm gonna like winterize it. So he emptied all the fluids out and started taking it apart for the winter, apparently.
In the house?
In the house.
Wow.
So everything reeks in there. I've got a headache. The kittens are drunk. So anyway, he did that. And then come springtime, he's like, well, I'm going to put it all together and put the fluids in, whatever. He puts it together and he's got extra parts.
Uh-oh.
It didn't start, obviously. So then he had to take it to a motorcycle shop where they fixed it. And it was $1,800 to fix it.
Sheesh.
Like, that's a lot of money now, but think about back in the 90s.
Back then.
Oh my God. I had to, and in the middle of all this, he had bought a truck from like one of those lemon lots
Oh, man.
that had like a super high lift and everything. Like the speedometer wasn't accurate.
Of course. Why would it be?
And I had to drive it. I was working a part-time seasonal gig at Toys R Us for like Christmas presents or whatever. And I was still pregnant, by the way. And so I'm driving and you have to go down this like really steep hill going to like the mall area in Rapid City. And I lost brakes.
Oh, wow.
Like I lost brakes. I went off the road and drove into the ditch until like I stopped. And I had my friend Beth in the vehicle with me because we both worked
That's
there.
freaking
So
scary.
we were like scared as hell. So then he gets the brakes fixed on it. And then him and his motorcycle buddy took it mudding in the hills. And I was like making dinner and I was making chili. It was a Packers game on. And like I'm waiting for them to get back from their like mudding and everything. And they didn't come back. And so I'm waiting. And finally it's like 10 o'clock. I'm like, I should just go to bed, I guess. And they still didn't come home. It was like 1 o'clock when I woke up. They still weren't there. And about 4:30 in the morning, he comes strolling in. And he's like, well, I got my truck stuck in the ravine. And I think I broke the axle.
Jesus.
And then because we couldn't afford to get it towed out of there, and it was actually on somebody's land, it turns out. And so we couldn't get it towed out of there because you'd have to like hire one of those semi-truck towers to do it.
Yeah.
And where it was at, like, was difficult to get to. So eventually he got a notice from the county that his truck had gotten taken out and impounded. And it was $1,200 to get it out because he had to pay for the tow and everything.
Sheesh. Yes. Let me take care of that.
Is that Stephen
real quick.
Press?
That's Stephen, yeah.
To Twitch.
Yep, no, I'll do it here. So go to all the channels.
Look at Stephen. Lounging away. Yeah, so that's my story about the Kawasaki Ninja.
No wonder you don't like him.
That is exactly why I don't like them. Because it says, like, when I looked up all the motorcycles that are best for women, like short women, it all, like, the first one listed was the Ninja.
Yeah.
Like a 250 or something like that. I'm like, for one, I don't want that slow. But for two,
I think it's also like the quintessential I'm an asshole bike. Like if you drive a Kawasaki Ninja, you pretty much just say that dude is an asshole.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, that's why I don't know. They're cheap. They're inexpensive, I should say. But I think I'm gonna go with Honda because Honda has, from what I've seen, the best mileage out there. And I could get the CBR 300 R that gets like 72 miles to the gallon, but I think that one tops out at like 89 miles per hour. If I could do the CBR 500 R, it's still like 65 miles to the gallon, and it gets up to like 112. So that's the one I think I'm gonna do. And then the one you want is that BMW, right? Mm-hmm. And that gets like 52 miles to the gallon. So that's still pretty good.
I think it actually gets more than that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let me look.
So, I mean, even if it's like 55 or whatever, that's still really good mileage.
Hey, Barley.
So, I think I'm pretty well set on the Honda CBR 500. I might do the CBR 1000, But like I was saying earlier, that it's got basically the same mileage as a Toyota Prius. So I don't really want to get a bike that can have the same mileage as a car, because
no, it was the BMW.
The whole reason I would get a bike is to have a vehicle that I can drive that gets better mileage than my truck, you know. Which I guess it's a silly thing to be hung up on the CBR 1000 only having like a 42 miles to the gallon, but I could trade the truck in for a Prius.
It does say 55.
There you go. That's still good though. The BMW F750S. Oh, look at that. Steven, thank you for the purchase. Getting a coffee cool down mug. Look at you. Nice. Thank you so much. That was the storefront that I put in there. The link that I put in earlier, getyagumi.com. Can get all kinds of nice swag from Wine with the Wifey and the gaming side of the channel, Get Your Gimme Gaming. So feel free to check that out.
I kind of wonder if I should stream on my channel tonight.
You could. I was thinking about doing some Grounded on my channel. Yeah, it's awesome. It is awesome. I wish I could have got the camera border and everything fixed before the show started, but it would have taken a long time. So next week it'll be updated with the new logo. But if you go into the Discord, you can see the new logo. If you check out the Get Your Gumi Gaming Twitter, the new logo's on there.
That's cute.
Yeah, I like getting the pictures, man. I like getting the text messages that you use in the mugs and stuff. It's cool.
I never get them.
It's cool to see. No? I mean,
Steven likes you more than
he doesn't send them to me super often, but every now and again he does. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool to see the stuff getting used.
What do you think? Should we quit the stream early and then go our separate ways?
We could. You want to do that?
I think so.
Okay.
You can continue chatting on your stream with whoever pops in, and I'm going to go to my stream, which is Chrissy May 37.
On Twitch.
On Twitch, yeah.
Steven wants the party to keep going. You know, Steven, you can watch them both at the same time on like different
Mine
stuff.
might be more interesting.
Hear us talk about each other.
Sue, where's Sue?
I feel like this isn't very strong, but it's gotta be like. Puppy's just. No, I see. This can't be. I just drank a ton of this stuff and I don't really feel it. 60 proof. I should be feeling it.
You should down the hatch with the rest of it.
No, I'm not gonna do that. This was a little harsh. This was a little harsh. But yeah, so Chrissy May, she'll be on Chrissy May 37 on Twitch TV. I will be on Get Your Gumi on Twitch and Get Your Gumi on YouTube.
Steven's hammered, so he'll catch us on both streams.
Yeah, you can watch them both and just like try to piece together the conversations on both. Let me get this set up before we do the sign off here. So thank you very much for coming out. We really appreciate having everybody, especially the new folks that came in. Just a few
minutes for me.
It'll be just a few minutes for her. It'll probably be about 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Well, with the setup we have now, maybe like 15 minutes. I'm poor too, man. After the mug.
Viva wants out.
Well, I'll wait till you come back. Well, we appreciate it, man. Seriously. Like in all honesty, we love having you as a fan. It's so fun having you. What was
Barley's in the window.
I don't know if you can see him in the window back there. He just like popped up into the window.
Freaking Barley.
I see you guys.
Freaking Barley.
All right. So if you want to continue the conversation, she'll be on Chrissy May 37 on Twitch TV. I'll be at Get Your Gumi on Twitch and Get Your Gumi on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, there is that. We do appreciate all the new people that came in. We loved having you. Thank you for coming by. If you want to catch this stream, we try to do it every Saturday. We try to start sometime between 9 and 9:30. We've been pretty good about it. So Saturdays, that's Eastern time. You can tune in, check us out, follow us on Twitter, or join the Discord, and you will get some notifications when we go live. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube, follow buttons on Twitch, hit that thumbs up button to help us get exposure. And until next time,
Pour on.
pour on.
Have I become a little too shy for love? I've been hurt before. All's fair in love and war. So I snuggle up close to the shell I'm living in. And if I let you in, another round begins. No, I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something I'll regret. Maybe this is right, but I'm still staring at your silhouette. What if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the start? What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side.
Should I be scared? The feeling's so different now. You got me floating here, a feather in the air. Oh, but when the wind blows, will I tumble or sail away? Or would you have me stay? And what if I escape? I know
I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something I'll regret. Maybe this is right, but I'm still staring at your silhouette. What if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the start? What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side, by your side. I'm not afraid. We found something that'll never fade. We can be ourselves and figure out the rest along the way. What if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? What if I go against my heart instead of